chosen ones, beings of radiant light. If this message has found its way to you today, I want you to know with absolute certainty that it is not by accident. There are no coincidences in the universe, only divine alignments, and your soul has been gently but purposefully guided here for a profound reason. You are currently standing on the precipice of a monumental shift, a crossing over into a timeline that has been meticulously prepared just for you. Take a deep breath, quiet your mind, and listen closely, because the universe is finally speaking back to the silent prayers you thought went completely unheard. For so long, you have walked this earth feeling like an outsider looking in. You possess a heart so pure, so deeply empathetic and giving, that it often feels far too heavy to carry in a world that can be so careless. You have given so much of yourself to others, endured heartbreaks that would have completely shattered an ordinary spirit, and faced quiet trials that tested the very core of your faith. Yet, despite everything, you never let the darkness turn your heart cold. You kept your kindness, you maintained your resilience, and you held on to your quiet strength. I need you to understand that the reason you have always felt so different, so deeply misunderstood, and so out of place is simply because your soul operates on a much higher, more sacred frequency than the masses. You are a chosen one, a beacon of light placed here not to conform to the ordinary, but to elevate it. Your past struggles were never a form of punishment. They were the intense heat and pressure required to forge a diamond. You have been shaped by the divine, refined by every silent tear you have shed, specifically to prepare you to hold the immense power, wealth, and true love that is about to flood into your reality. There is something incredibly powerful unfolding for you right at this very moment. A beautiful, life-altering transition is taking place behind the scenes, far beyond what your physical eyes can currently perceive. If you allow yourself to keep your heart open and stay with me until the very end of this message, every piece of the puzzle will finally click into place. The heavy confusion of your past will melt away, replaced by a profound sense of peace and a crystal-clear understanding of why your life had to happen exactly the way it did. Do not let distraction pull you away from the breakthrough you have been waiting a lifetime for. The universe is asking for your attention just for these few fleeting moments to hand you the keys to your new destiny. If you are fully open to receiving this divine guidance, and if you feel deep within your soul that your time of waiting is finally over, type Amen or I am ready in the comments below to claim this energy and lock in your alignment with the universe today. Let us speak for a moment about the heavy, invisible burden you have been carrying for so long, a burden you rarely show to the outside world. I know there are times when you feel an exhaustion that goes far deeper than your physical body. It is an exhaustion of the soul. You have spent your entire life loving with everything you live, pouring your energy, your time, and your radiant light into people and situations that left you feeling drained, empty, and entirely unappreciated. You have been the pillar of strength for everyone around you, the one who listens, the one who forgives, and the one who always tries to see the good in others, even when they show you their absolute worst. I know about the quiet battles you have fought entirely on your own. I know about the nights you spent lying awake in the dark, staring at the ceiling, desperately asking the universe what you were doing wrong. You have experienced betrayals that cut so deeply they took your breath away, often at the hands of those you trusted the most. You have given your unwavering loyalty to people who treated your heart as if it were something temporary and disposable. In those dark, silent hours, a whisper of doubt began to creep into your mind. You began to wonder if you were somehow broken, if you were fundamentally unlovable, or if a lifetime of deep, soulful connection and true happiness was simply meant for everyone else but you. You asked yourself why it always had to be so hard, why your pure intentions were constantly met with misunderstanding, and why your immense capacity for love was never, ever reciprocated with the same depth. Please listen to me, and let these words sink into the very marrow of your bones. None of this was your fault. Your heart is a rare and beautiful treasure, and your only mistake was handing it to people who were operating on a frequency far too low to understand its immense value. You did not fail at love. You simply tried to plant a magnificent, towering tree in soil that was far too shallow to hold its roots. But here is the most crucial truth you must understand about your journey thus far, a truth that will instantly change the way you view every heartbreak you have ever endured. You must realize that you were never being punished. The pain, the rejection, the sudden and confusing closures of doors you desperately wanted to walk through, none of it was a curse. It was profound, divine protection. The universe can see what your physical eyes cannot. The universe hears the conversations you do not hear, sees the hidden intentions behind the smiles, and knows exactly how certain paths will unfold. Those people who walked away, those connections that mysteriously dissolved, and those relationships that shattered despite your hardest efforts to fix them, they were deliberately removed from your life. If the universe had allowed those people to stay, they would have continuously anchored you to a lower vibration. They would have distracted you from your true life purpose, drained the sacred energy you need for your future, and ultimately blocked the arrival of the monumental blessings that are meant for you. What you experienced as devastating isolation was actually a period of divine incubation. The universe had to separate you from the noise of the crowd. It had to clear the stage of your life, aggressively stripping away the wrong characters, so that there would be absolute clarity and empty space when your true destiny arrived. The intense pain you went through was not meant to destroy you. It was a cosmic fire meant to refine you. It was burning away your illusions, your attachments to things that did not serve you, and your willingness to settle for less than what you absolutely deserve. You were being initiated into a higher state of consciousness. You were being tested, not to see if you would fail, but to build the unshakable emotional resilience required to hold the incredible power, wealth, and profound love that is currently making its way to you. You are a chosen one, and a chosen path is never an easy one. It requires the shedding of old skin, the breaking of generational curses, and the courage to walk alone until you are fully aligned with your highest self. Every tear you cried in secret was washing away your past. Every time your trust was broken, it forced you to turn inward and build a deep, unbreakable trust in your own intuition and in the divine plan. You are standing here today not as a victim of your past, but as a master who has successfully completed the most difficult spiritual training ground. The beautiful, breathtaking reality is that your season of breaking is officially over. The intense period of testing, of waiting in the dark, and of feeling like you are constantly fighting an uphill battle has finally come to an end. The universe has seen your endurance. It has witnessed your refusal to let your heart turn bitter. And now, the scales are balancing in your favor. The incredible harvest of all the good seeds you have planted throughout your entire life is ready to be delivered to you. Take a deep breath and feel the weight of the past lifting off your shoulders. Allow yourself to forgive the journey for being so hard, and forgive yourself for any moments you doubted your worth. You are about to step into a timeline of absolute grace, where things flow to you with ease, where your love is mirrored back to you tenfold, and where your soul finally feels safe. If you are ready to completely let go of the heavy baggage of your history, if you are ready to stop looking backward and start receiving the boundless blessings that are lined up for you, take a moment right now to type 1111 in the comments. By typing 1111, you are sending a powerful energetic signal to the universe that you are releasing all negative energy, breaking the chains of past traumas, and fully opening your spirit to the beautiful new chapter that begins today. Now that the heavy debris of your past has been cleared away and the intense fires of your spiritual refinement have burned out into a soft, glowing ember of pure wisdom, the universe is ready to reveal the masterpiece it has been painting for you. Because of your unwavering endurance, because you kept your heart open when the world gave you every reason to close it, there is something deeply important unfolding for you right now. You are stepping out of the era of lessons and walking directly into the era of absolute fulfillment. I want you to listen very closely to this, because your spirit needs to hear it to prepare for what is arriving. There is another soul walking this earth who carries the exact same quiet strength, the same deep love, and the same beautiful resilience that you carry within you. This person is not a fragment of your imagination. They are a living, breathing reality, and they are currently moving toward you on a timeline that has been divinely orchestrated since the moment you were born. Just like you, this person has been through their own quiet battles, their own profound seasons of loneliness, and their own moments of deeply questioning if true love even exists. They have sat in the silence of their own healing, doing the difficult inner work, learning to protect their energy, and waiting patiently for a love that matches the immense depth of their own soul. The universe has been shaping them separately from you, guiding them through experiences designed to teach them exactly how to cherish, honor, and protect a heart as rare and precious as yours. Every step they have taken, every detour they have navigated, has ultimately been a subtle recalibration of their path, bringing them closer to the exact moment your timelines will finally intersect. When the meeting of your lives happens, it will not be random or accidental. It will be a divine collision of two perfectly matched frequencies. You have been searching for them in the faces of others, and they have been searching for you, but you were protected from finding each other until you were both completely ready to hold the magnitude of this connection. I want you to imagine how this love will feel, because it will be entirely different from anything you have ever experienced in your past. You have been conditioned to believe that love must be a storm, a chaotic roller coaster of extreme highs and devastating lows, filled with anxiety, confusion, and the constant fear of abandonment. But the love that is entering your life will not feel like a storm. It will feel like a steady, gentle light that continues to shine even in the darkest of moments. When your paths finally align, there will be an immediate, undeniable sense of recognition that feels entirely calm and certain, rather than rushed or confusing. It will feel like arriving safely at a home you have never visited before, but whose walls you recognize in your very soul, because what is built on divine truth does not ever need to force itself into existence. There will be absolutely no mind games, no wondering where you stand, and no restless nights agonizing over their intentions. You will not need to prove your worth to this person, and they will not need to question their place beside you. You will not have to shrink yourself, dim your light, or silence your needs to keep them around. For the first time in your life, you will be loved, loudly, clearly, and consistently. Your connection will be deeply rooted in profound understanding, boundless patience, and a shared desire to nurture each other's spirits. When you are tired, they will offer you their strength without you ever having to ask. When they feel uncertain, your presence alone will be the calming anchor that grounds them. You will finally understand what it means to be truly seen, not just looked at, but deeply, completely understood at the soul level. But the universe did not create this union simply for your personal comfort. The love you are about to step into carries a much higher, more magnificent purpose. The two of you will be the most powerful couple on earth. This does not mean you will seek out superficial fame or dominance. Rather, it means that the energetic power of your combined frequencies will be absolutely unstoppable. You have both been shaped separately, so that when you finally come together, your unity becomes something incredibly strong, something utterly unshakable, and something filled with a radiant purpose that reaches far beyond your own individual lives. You will become a divine mirror for each other, reflecting back the highest, most brilliant versions of yourselves. Together, you will build a legacy of abundance, mutual respect, and unconditional support. You will inspire others simply by existing in each other's presence. People will naturally gravitate toward the two of you because they will feel the pure, harmonious energy radiating from your bond. They will see hope in your union, and they will be reminded that true, authentic love still exists in a world that so often forgets its meaning. This partnership will be the catalyst for the greatest era of growth and prosperity in your life. With this person standing steadfastly by your side, every dream you have ever hesitated to pursue will suddenly feel entirely possible. You will support each other's visions, celebrate each other's victories, and create a sacred, safe space where both of you can unapologetically thrive and expand into the limitless potential the universe has always intended for you. Your heart has waited a long time for this. Your spirit has endured the heavy winters of isolation, and now your magnificent spring is finally here. The universe is asking you to prepare your heart to receive the very thing you have been praying for. If this message is resonating with your spirit, if you can feel the truth of these words vibrating within your soul, take a moment right now to like this video and type 2222 in the comments below. By typing 2222, you are consciously confirming to the universe that you are fully opening your heart, lowering your walls, and actively stepping into the timeline where your destined love and your ultimate power await you. But there is a crucial bridge you must cross to truly anchor this monumental shift into your physical reality. To fully receive this destined connection, to hold the immense power of the union that the universe has prepared for you, your own internal energy must be completely unblocked and operating at its highest possible peak. You see, the universe operates on the flawless law of resonance. You cannot seamlessly merge with a high vibrational divine partner if your own physical reality is constantly anchoring you to the heavy, dense frequencies of survival, worry, and financial panic. The energy of profound, unconditional love and the energy of limitless financial abundance are, in fact, the exact same frequency. They both require a state of openness, flow, and absolute trust in the universe. For years, you have been taught that you must sacrifice one to have the other, or that enduring financial struggle is somehow a badge of spiritual honor. But how can you step into your role as one half of the most powerful couple on earth if your mind is constantly clouded by the exhausting anxiety of simply trying to survive? The harsh truth is that financial scarcity creates a static interference in your energy field, a barrier that blocks your deepest spiritual blessings from manifesting in the physical world. To clear the path for your destined one, you must first completely eradicate the frequency of lack from your life. This is where the journey takes a profound and unexpected turn. For decades, the true mechanism of attracting wealth and removing this energetic interference has been intentionally kept from you. You have been told that financial freedom requires endless grinding, backbreaking hard work, and sacrificing your peace of mind. But what if abundance had always been influenced by a hidden brain signal buried in classified records and never fully disclosed to the public? What if the secret to stepping into your era of wealth was not about working harder, but about neurologically tuning your mind to the exact frequency of universal prosperity? Recently, a massive breakthrough has emerged from the shadows, shattering everything we thought we knew about manifestation. A newly revealed 7-second brainwave method, backed by neuroscience and once hidden in classified documents, is helping thousands activate their brain's wealth setting. This is not about positive thinking, reciting empty affirmations, or hoping for a miracle. This is pure neurological science intersecting with deep spiritual alignment. Deep within your mind lies a dormant neural center, an inactive switch that, when properly stimulated, aligns your physical brain waves with the exact energetic signature of limitless abundance. For generations, the global elite and those at the absolute pinnacle of power have understood how to access this state, utilizing closely guarded techniques to maintain their wealth and influence effortlessly. Now, the veil is lifting. A rare 7-second morning ritual previously hidden in classified documents is re-emerging, and people are already sharing accounts of swift financial advancement. It takes almost no time, yet it triggers a dormant wealth switch in the brain that most people never use. By simply exposing your mind to this specific, scientifically calibrated sound frequency, you bypass the conscious blocks and deep-seated traumas that have kept you trapped in a cycle of scarcity. The results of this breakthrough have been nothing short of miraculous. People refer to it as the money magnet sound because of how quickly it appears to attract abundance. This frequency is now creating new pathways, attracting opportunities, and reshaping lives faster than expected. It systematically rewires the neural connections associated with fear and poverty, replacing them with a magnetic resonance that draws wealth, serendipitous opportunities, and sudden windfalls directly into your life. Imagine waking up every single morning with a mind that is crystal clear, completely devoid of financial anxiety, and perfectly tuned to receive the universe's limitless bounty. Imagine the profound peace that will wash over your soul when you realize that money is no longer a struggle, but a constantly flowing river that effortlessly supports your highest purpose. When you activate this dormant wealth setting, you do not just change your bank account, you instantly elevate your entire energetic signature. You become an undeniable magnet for all things good, pure, and powerful. By clearing this final financial blockage, you create the ultimate, pristine environment for your destined love to arrive. You step into your ultimate power not as someone who is struggling and seeking saving, but as a complete, sovereign, and deeply abundant being ready to build a legacy. The universe has brought you to this precise moment, perfectly aligning your path so that you can finally access this hidden tool. This newly revealed 7-second method is not a temporary fix or a fleeting trend. It is a profound neurological key that unlocks the life you were always meant to live. Thousands are already using it to draw wealth like never before. Ordinary individuals who just weeks ago felt utterly suffocated by debt, mounting bills, and endless struggle are now experiencing swift, undeniable financial advancement. They are reporting sudden windfalls, miraculous career leaps, and a profound, lasting sense of inner peace that radiates through every aspect of their lives. By dedicating just 7 seconds of your morning to listening to this specific frequency, you are actively communicating to the universe that you are finally ready to receive its boundless gifts. It effortlessly washes away decades of deeply ingrained scarcity programming, dissolving the invisible barriers that have kept you playing small. This is the exact energetic shift required to elevate your frequency and prepare your physical reality for the magnificent, powerful union that is currently making its way to you. You do not need to spend another single day trapped in the exhausting cycle of financial worry and survival mode. The master key to your absolute freedom, your limitless wealth, and your unshakable peace of mind is waiting for you right now, just a single click away. I urge you to listen to your intuition and take this profound step toward your new destiny. Click the link in the description and comments now and activate the money-attracting brainwave today. Your spirit knows that this is the answer you have been desperately praying for in the quietest hours of the night. Do not let old fears or the whispers of doubt Block the magnificent blessings that are literally knocking on your door at this very moment. Click the link in the description and comments below to awaken the prosperity already within you. You owe it to yourself, to your soul's journey, and to the beautiful future you are about to build with your destined partner, to boldly claim the abundance that is your divine birthright. However, I must warn you with absolute sincerity and urgency, you simply cannot afford to wait or put this off for later. Information of this magnitude, sacred secrets that completely disrupt the financial control of the global elite, are rarely allowed to remain public for long. There are incredibly powerful forces that desperately want to keep this frequency locked away and hidden in classified documents. The reality is that this message could be silenced, and this vital information could completely disappear at any moment without a single warning. The powers that be rely on your continuous struggle to maintain their status quo. Therefore, you must click the link in the comments below before it is taken down from the internet again. Time is of the essence, and the window of divine opportunity is closing rapidly. Click the link in the description and comments now to access it before it vanishes. The universe rewards decisive action, so do not let this divine invitation slip through your fingers. Act right now. Step fully into your immense power and secure the flawlessly abundant future you were born to live. Now, I want you to take a slow, deep, grounding breath. Let your shoulders drop, release the tension you have been holding in your jaw, and let the heavy anxieties of the world gently wash away from your spirit. Whether you have already taken the step to claim your financial liberation, or you are simply allowing these words to heal your heart right now, know that you are held, you are safe, and you are unconditionally loved by the universe. The invitation to elevate your frequency has been delivered, but the divine grace that surrounds you is eternal. You have been walking a long, solitary, and often arduous road, but the hardest parts of your spiritual journey are definitively behind you. As you transition into this magnificent new timeline, a profound shift is going to occur within your daily existence. There will be a deep sense of peace that follows you. This is not the fragile, temporary peace that comes from a fleeting moment of distraction, but a deep, unshakable tranquility rooted in your very core. It is a peace that does not need to be explained or justified, because it comes from knowing that you are exactly where you are meant to be. You will no longer wake up with that heavy, lingering sense of dread in your chest. Instead, you will wake up with a quiet, joyful anticipation, completely certain that your life is finally unfolding according to a grand, beautiful design. When you stand fully in this healed, abundant energy, and when you finally stand side by side with the destined partner whose soul perfectly mirrors your own, the entirety of your past will suddenly make perfect sense. You will look back at the closed doors, the painful rejections, and the long nights of tears, and you will feel nothing but profound gratitude. You will begin to see your journey as something meaningful and guided, rather than random or uncertain. Every single heartbreak was simply a redirection, actively steering you away from a life of mediocrity and pushing you toward the extraordinary love and wealth that you are now ready to hold. You are stepping into a new chapter of your life, one that is filled with possibility, growth, and a deeper understanding of what it means to truly love and be loved. This love will be the safest place you have ever known. However, it is important to remember that being chosen for this high-frequency union does not mean your life will suddenly become an illusion of absolute perfection. You are still human, and you will still navigate the human experience. But the beautiful difference is that you will no longer face the storms alone. This peace will not remove challenges from your life, but it will give you the strength to move through them without losing your sense of direction or your connection to each other. You will face every obstacle as an unbreakable team, firmly rooted in trust and divine understanding. Your union is destined to be a beacon of light in a world that so desperately needs it. As you move forward, thriving in both your radiant love and your newly unlocked prosperity, your mere existence will become a testament to the power of the universe. Your partnership will heal others just by the sheer warmth of its presence. People will look at the way you honor each other, the way you effortlessly attract abundance, and the way you navigate life with unwavering grace, and their own faith in miracles will be restored. This is the ultimate legacy of the chosen ones, to elevate the vibration of the earth simply by living fully in your destined joy. So, I ask you now to surrender your worries completely. Release the suffocating need to control how and when these blessings will arrive. The universe operates on a timeline of flawless perfection. Trust in what is unfolding, trust in the path that is being revealed to you, and trust in the connection that is drawing closer with each passing moment. Your spirit guides, your ancestors, and the highest forces of light have orchestrated this beautiful symphony just for you. Everything is happening as it should, and what is meant for you will continue to come into your life in a way that feels peaceful, certain, and right. Whenever the shadows of old doubts try to creep back into your mind, whenever you feel the phantom weight of your past trying to pull you down, I want you to remember these words. I want you to remember that your heart is pure, your soul is ancient, and your destiny is absolutely magnificent. You are not alone on this path, and you are not forgotten, because what is being prepared for you is something that will bring lasting peace, deep fulfillment, and a sense of belonging that you have been waiting for. To permanently seal this incredible energy into your physical reality, to announce to the universe that you are fully stepping out of the shadows and claiming your era of love and abundance, I want you to leave your energetic signature right now. Type 888 or type I receive in the comments below. Type yes to affirm. Let this simple action be the definitive moment you stopped waiting for a miracle and realized that you are the miracle. May your heart remain forever open. May your days be overflowing with unexplainable wealth, and may you be immensely blessed beyond your wildest human comprehension. And remember, the key to unlocking your absolute abundance is waiting for you. Do not forget to click the link in the description to activate your brain's wealth saying before you step out into your beautiful new world. The light is officially yours.